back, folks. We haven't left. It's been, what, 6 years now or so? Been a video every single day, at least one. And that lately it's been sometimes 5 or 6 based on gift requests. This one courtesy of Jeff Cather. Jeff, shout out to you, my friend. RaeLynn's song, It's Happening Right Here. You introduced us to RaeLynn a while back, Jeff, right? Isn't that correct? Like a year ago, maybe 2? But let's see what we've got here. It's happening right here. I don't know this song, so we're just getting right into this thing. Oh, it's official video. Oh, that's right. You requested the official video. That's right. All right, here we go.
They're looking for prey. They're looking for their next victim. Yeah, people kind of comfort themselves by saying, well, that's not me. That's just in very, very remote, poor areas. It's in every area. The only difference is in the more affluent areas, it's undercover.
Wow, I wonder how RaeLynn got him to do this.
Sometimes it's hard to see it if you don't know what you're looking for. It's easier believing it don't happen in a town like yours. 'Cause church bells ring on Sunday, there's 9 to 5s and baseball games. And if no one talks about it, then no one has to say. It's happening right here. It's happening right now. Yeah, once you turn the light on, you can't just turn it out. It's behind the door, just up the street, down the hall on a cell phone screen. It's a wake-up call for us all in the mirror. It's happening right here. The hows and whys and what we could have done. It's an all too real conversation we don't want to have too late. But we can start to make a difference by standing up to say it's happening right here. It's happening right now. You want you turn the turn it out. It's behind the door, just up the street, down the hall on a cell phone screen. It's a wake-up call for us all in the mirror. It's happening right here.
So obviously this is about sex trafficking, which is different than sexual abuse. I mean, it is abusive, obviously, but then the internet-based stuff. All right, let's see where it goes.
It's happening right here. It's happening right now. Yeah, once we turn the light on, we can drive the darkness out. It's behind the door, up the street, down the hall on a cell phone screen. It's a wake-up call for us all in the mirror. It's happening right here.
Yeah, I mean, a friend of mine, and I was actually on the board initially, her founding board member, her name is Grace, and she went to to Nashville to start an organization, Songs Against Slavery, And she did that for about 5 years in Nashville and raised awareness and money for sex trafficking. But there's always a starting point for someone to get into that, to be vulnerable to predators who would take advantage of that. This year, it started out with the guy from the Homeland Security saying that like 1 in 5, I think that's what it said, 1 in 5 sex trafficking, it started with the internet, something to that effect. And sure, that's a dissemination of information. You can lure people into certain promises of things, whatever it may be, and you don't necessarily know what it is. Another part of it is sort of we've become, I don't know, calloused in some ways because there's so many images available on the internet that it doesn't strike folks as odd to see certain images or to present some of their own images. Like, what is that one? OnlyFans, I think. Or is that the name of it? Yeah, OnlyFans? Is that the one where the girls will do things online and whatever? And there's so much stuff out there that I didn't grow up with. So you can become callous to it. I know this is a different example, but when my prior business, which my ex-wife and I ran a dance school. She was a dancer, I was on the business end of it, and we would get resumes, and sometimes people would put in their resume their social security number. And I always tell them, whether we hire them or not, I always tell them, and this is the resume, unsolicited frequently, I would call it, would say, do not give me or anybody your social security number until you've been hired, and you have to for payroll and tax purposes. But just the internet has changed how we approach things, and predators certainly take advantage of it. So, of course, I'm not going to rate this song, Jeff, but I will say artistically, this was really well shot. There was so much information in there from like the cities with the names on the wall. It was a corner wall in red, as I recall. I saw Asheville was on it. That caught my attention. I didn't understand, the old beaten down building with water on the floor in plastic bags and her laying on her back. Oh no, I get it now. Her laying on her back the building threw me off, but it was her positioning that is suggestive of what these kids, girls, young ladies generally are subjected to once they're in this trade or taken advantage of. And then it's difficult to get out. But yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't handle that kind of stuff well when like predatory sort of behavior or, I'm not big pontificator or stuff, but the mean bone of my body comes out with stuff like that you just do not. I'm protective of the girls, protective of men too, but maybe it's gender type of thing, but you take advantage of the women and there's a song that says, you see a man getting mean. So, all right, I'm going to leave that said. There's so much more I would like to say right now. I'm going to get kind of mad. So, Jeff, thank you for that, my friend. It just generates awareness, obviously. You don't want to overstep your bounds and assume everything that looks untoward is something wrong. But in these situations, like Martina's Concrete Angel, you see bruises on the kid's arms. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to ask a question or two and look into it. How'd you get that? Was that from another kid and you had a fight? All right, fair enough. No big deal. Is that from an adult? That's a big deal. So, all right, guys. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not rating it. It goes in the unrated songs playlist. Have a great day. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country.